Since I'll be working on the PlayStation Portal review, that is right, I did pick up a PlayStation Portal, and if you're not following me on Instagram, go do that. A link will be down below in the description. But before that drops, I wanted to do a desk tour video. Now, I'm very proud of my desk. I've been working on trying to create my space for a good minute now, and I finally have a setup that I'm very proud of, and I love to just get up and work here every single day. And I wanted to show you guys this, but it's going to be more vlog style. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the desk tour video. Like I mentioned in the intro, this is going to be a very raw video, hardly any editing. It's just going to be a vlog style of my desk. I'm not going to shoot products individually and use b-roll, mainly vlog. And I'm sure right here you can see my MacBook Pro, my M1 Pro MacBook Pro. And yeah, I use this for everything. It is, you know, my workhorse. You guys can see it right now. I'm using my DJI mics. That's how I'm recording the audio for this vlog. And I use this for everything, whether it's the horror podcast that I have with my girlfriend, whether it's client work, Lightroom, Photoshop, video editing, the tech videos that you guys watch on this channel. This handles pretty much everything. I probably will upgrade to the M4 later this year, just because I've had this going on 3 years now, and like I said, I've pretty much run it every day. I've beaten it to the ground, so I will be upgrading pretty soon, but still, nonetheless, it gets the job done. And it's only the base model too, and it handles 4K video like a champ off my Sony cameras. Awesome computer, one of the best laptops of all time in my opinion. Over here is my girlfriend's setup, but I'll let her talk about that in the future if she ever wants to do a video on that. Over here you can see the Xbox Series S controller in white. I use that every now and then when I am gaming, but I tend to not use it as much because I hate to say it, but even though I have a gaming PC, I've become more of a Sony guy. I use my console a lot, so yeah. Over next to it, you also got the white, I believe, Edifier speakers, if that's how you pronounce them. These are fire, man. I was not expecting them to sound as good as they do, and they're phenomenal. I love them a lot. Maybe I can actually cut and do a sound test for you guys, but the audio that comes out of this is amazing, and it has the music mode, monitor mode, and everything. Just it's fire, man. I can't explain enough just how good it was. I was completely shocked when I took it out, and I don't even have a subwoofer connected to it, man, and it still sounds wonderful. The bass is there, good mids, the treble is good, awesome. Now this is my Darth Vader pop figure that I picked up from the store called Frankensons out in Orange County, and I love it a lot. I believe it was like a San Diego Comic-Con edition, but I'm not 100% sure. I obviously don't have it in the box to prove that. But yeah, I love it a lot. I have it right there. Next to it, I have my Govee lights. So everything in my apartment is all Govee, like Govee lights, Govee strip lights. In my bedroom, I got a nightlight and the wall light, I believe, as well. That's all Govee. I have it connected to my phone, so I pretty much control all my lights with my phone and my Alexas. That's how that works. Next to it, I have the Wave XLR from Elgato. I recently tried a Fifine mixer, which was pretty cool, but it was kind of gimmicky to me, and I think overall I do enjoy the Wave XLR more. I've had some issues with the Wave XLR when it comes to cutting things out, particularly when I'm recording off of Discord and Audition and I have OBS open. If you guys have had issues with that, let me know if there's a fix for that. I don't know if it's just because I got too many audio inputs going on at once. I can't imagine that being an issue when people stream with this device. So yeah, but nonetheless, besides that, it works flawlessly. I love it so much, and I can control my mic and everything. And speaking of my mic, I actually have my XLR mic right here, the Shure MV7, I believe. And yeah, I love it a lot. It gets the job done. That's very dark for you guys, but yeah, I love this mic. It's wonderful. I sound really good on it. I think it's probably the best mic that I've probably ever owned. This is the Core K60, or I mean, I could be wrong, but it's a Corsair keyboard. I got it at Micro Center when I purchased my PC. So overall, gets the job done. It's mechanical, so that's cool. I actually like the volume knob there, so that's pretty dope. RGB, obviously, and I can, if I want to, exchange the keys and take them out and put new stuff in there. But honestly, I've saved custom keyboards and stuff like that for Keychron. Honestly, I'm probably just gonna keep this stock the way it is, most likely. The monitor I have is a Gigabyte. It's the M28U, I believe. So it's 4K HDR, 144 hertz. Wonderful monitor. I love it a lot. The colors aren't 100% accurate, but for what I need and what I need to get done, it's badass. And then whenever I need to like edit photos specifically, I'll just go over to the MacBook, so it's no issue to me whatsoever. This is an IKEA stand, I believe, like monitorizer. On the inside, we have my trackpad that I used to use when I would have this hooked up to the monitor. But now that I'm on PC, I don't use it so much, even though there is a little hack for that to use the Match trackpad on Windows. Maybe I'll make a little short on that. But yeah, I got my AirPod Pros, the Generation 2 with the USB-C. Had to get that, everything USB-C in this house. These are fire, by the way. These are the CMF buds in gray. Wonderful. The mic quality isn't the best. I'll go over that in a review. Microfiber cloth, as always. USB-C to USB-C cable, box cutter, scissors, 2 power banks. One is Anker, and one is something that my dad actually gave me from his job. So there's that. This is a fidgeter, so gets the job done when I'm anxious and annoyed at something. This is for my Sony ZV-E10. It is, if I can get it to focus, yeah. This is the kit lens, so it's nothing too crazy, but if you know how to work with it, you can get some good footage out of it. This is the iPad mini, so I like it a lot. I find myself using it a lot less, but I'm trying to get back into it. I do enjoy it a lot, though. It is my first iPad, so there's a little bit of nostalgia there to it. These are what I'm using to record, the DJI mics. I love these a lot. This is probably one of my best purchases, or my favorite purchase in recent memory. I use them for everything, whether it's YouTube shorts, whether it's long form videos, whether it's, yeah, you see it right here. I also use it to record my podcast with my girlfriend because it does come with 2 mics and 1 receiver, so good for interviews, podcasts, and stuff. That's my iPhone 15 Pro Max. This I got off of Amazon for like $40. It's a MagSafe, like 3-in-1 charger. So if you do that, there you go. And it also Apple Watch, and then you can record your AirPods right there too. So pretty cool. This is the big boy, the iPad Air. That's what I mainly use now to consume media, to write scripts, to do Procreate stuff, thumbnails, again, Edifier speaker. This is the big boy right here. So the Sony ZV-E10, not to be confused with the Sony, let's see if we can get the focus, Sony ZV-E1. This gets the job done right now, full 4K video, very cinematic style. I got the Sigma 1.4 lens on it, 30mm, I believe. So beautiful. This is a soft light, diffuse light. I believe Nice VD is the brand. It's like something that I got off of Amazon for like $30. This, however, is the more name brand. I'm not gonna like try and like blind y'all with it, but the Elgato key light. So it's the full one, not the Air. Went ahead and got that. I have it clamped to the desk right there, so that's cool. This is the High Ground mouse pad. Very dirty. I need to wash it actually. Like there's actually stains from things I don't even know where they came from. So I need to take care of that. So hopefully I can get that done, or I might just buy a new one, honestly. I believe this stand is also from Amazon for like $20, maybe 15. Some stuff name brand, some stuff not. I try not to really go too bougie with it. This is also like an $8 like you know, headphone stand. These going strong. I've always been a fan of the let's see if we can get the focus. There you go. DT990s. I love the open earphones. I used to use them a lot for when I would make music back in the day. The older models, but that's the Mac Black 990s. I love those a lot. Oh, can't forget the Logitech MX Master. Probably one of my favorite mice of all time. I tried to go over to the Superlight 2 since they released the USB-C version, but I could tell that's mainly geared for gaming and I'm more productivity, so I had to go and pick up that one. I think that's the gray or space gray version. Love it a lot. Now this is a PC that I got from Micro Center. Don't know much about it other than that it's got 32 gigs of RAM, a 4060, and I believe an 8-core CPU. But I honestly might try and like put 64 gigs of RAM in there and also get a I believe like at least a 10-core CPU, honestly, just to kind of, you know, future-proof it a little bit more, especially with games becoming more demanding. I do know that I'll have to up the graphics card too if I want to play things like at 4K 144 hertz, but as of right now I'd rather just worry about the RAM and the CPU, and then the graphics card can probably hold its own to a certain extent, but I do know I would need to upgrade for that. But yeah, that's basically everything. This is the Elgato low profile mic arm. It's probably, again, one of my favorite purchases. Elgato makes a lot of cool accessories for the desk and stuff. And oh, speaking of Elgato, I don't know if it'll focus, but the Elgato Facecam, I believe. I use that for when I need to do like quick Discord calls or like meetings, but it's not exactly what I would want to do. In all honesty, I actually have a vision of getting the capture card or 4K camera capture card and using my Sony ZV-1F as an actual webcam, have it like stationary up here, and then just use my ZV-E10 for other video purposes, like full on front talking, head talking videos and B-roll. Because I think probably by the end of the year, if my funds allow it, I want to upgrade to an FX30 Sony camera, and that'll probably be my last camera purchase for a while. So the FX30 will be pretty much taking over the channel, and then I can probably just use this for some minor photography, and then the ZV-1F can become the webcam, and I'll probably like sell this or something, or maybe I'll give it away on the channel, who knows. Let me know if you'll be into that. But yeah, this is my desk setup. It took a lot of time, like things that I wanted to incorporate into it. It's got like a little bit of everything I want, and it's a little bit of everything that I am, my personality and stuff. I don't expect people to go out of their way and just buy all of this stuff. This was stuff that's been accumulated. Like I've had the Wave XLR for a while now. I've had the iPad mini since last year. I've had the speaker since last year. I've had the Sony ZV-1F since like last summer. MacBook Pro since 2021. Like these are all things that I accumulated over time. I don't expect somebody to create this setup in just one day unless you have the funds for it. But yeah, man, this is it. This is where I get my work done, and I love it. But let me know what you think. I mean, if you want, you can tag me on Twitter at MadeByMJ. Also on Instagram, links will be down below in the description, and show me your setups. I would actually really like to see what setups you're rocking with, because I'm sure there's a lot more people out there that are way more creative than I am and have badass setups that probably outdo mine. But again, let me know what you think. Anyways, like this video and share with your friends.